My name's Trent. I'm a chemist. This is my younger brother, Troy. He's merely a biologist. And we are
The Bourbon Brother Whiskey Nerds.
Troy, I'm pumped.
I
I am pumped.
We've had a hell of a Friday.
It is
Trent.
a fresh crack Friday. And, are you ready for this, folks? It's a same day fresh crack Friday. This whiskey was bought this morning.
Yes.
In Maryland.
A mere 2 hours ago.
In Maryland, where we went to visit our buddy Nick.
Yep.
Who runs the Sawbull store.
I'm going to look at the label while Trent talks a little
Whiteford,
bit.
Maryland. And we got ourselves a Pinhook 10-year. Now, a couple of things. Pinhook, I think they're based in Kentucky.
They are.
A lot of their labels have horses on
All
them.
of them have horses. They're very tied into the horse racing scene.
Well, and of course, that's a big part of Kentucky culture. And
We were in Lexington, and we were driving to, I think, Old Pepper. And I just remember looking at you and going, everywhere I turn, there's these palatial horse estate after horse estate.
right?
It's just utterly incredible.
It's incredible.
It's just phenomenal.
The drive from Louisville, Kentucky to Lexington, which takes you about an hour, hour and a half, maybe not quite an hour and a half, might be a little bit more than an hour, but, and of course, there are distilleries you can stop
It's
to.
gorgeous.
Every 20 minutes on the way if you want to do it.
It's Kentucky.
And it really is amazing. But Pinhook has tickled our fancy for the past couple of years.
I bought...
Ever since Troy bought on a lark.
I picked this on a whim.
An 8-year Pinhook. This is such an
This was before we had the channel, mind
right
you.
now. It was ages ago.
It was a long time ago. You can see we hate it. It's about
and we've
a
tried
third
to
left.
nurse it because, folks, it's so
good.
freaking good.
And I poured it for Trent. We were together for someone's birthday or a holiday, and
at our parents' house,
and we were
I
just
think.
like, Trent's
We were
like,
just-
holy shit, Troy, this is really good.
It's
I'm like, yeah, I know.
really freaking phenomenal.
really delicious.
Remember, you nose it, you drink it, you're like, dear Lord.
So this
where
is
do I
the
get one?
8-year. We have the 9-year too, and now we have the 10-year. And
Well-
yes, before you ask, there's probably a diabolical blind coming.
8, 9,
More
and
on
10.
that later.
Yeah,
but
we'll see what we can do in December. But no, the 8-year really struck our fancy. Sort of a fun idea by Pinhook.
Yeah.
They bought some MGP juice.
it is MGP
all
juice.
MGP juice. And now it might be a blend of straights. That I don't know.
It is
They're
a
not-
blend of straights.
They're not single
They're not
barrels
single
or anything
barrels.
like that. So again, the mash bill would be hard to figure out because it would have to be contrived, right? We'd need to know the exact percentages of the blend. But I think it reads as pretty high rye, okay? Not a surprise coming from MGP. And they bought a whole bunch of barrels.
1,350 to be exact.
But that's within each batch,
Correct,
right? Yeah.
yes.
So they bought, and they're slowly releasing it every year from 4 to 12 years.
It's a progression through the age.
And they call it, what is it? The
vertical
the
series.
vertical series. And drinking the 8 and the 9 makes me want to drink the 10. But it also makes me want to drink the 7 and the 6
I know.
and the 5
We
and the
need
4.
the other ones. But
And they're hard to find because everybody likes them. And it's all relatively reasonably priced.
yeah, I think
The 7 and the 8, or the 8 and the 9 were like 60, 70
65,
bucks.
70. The 10-year got up there.
Was 95.
95. So,
Right.
again, for a 10-year, I don't know if it's cast strength. It's blend strength, which is a term I will
I think
coin.
it's in the 1-teens. Most of them are.
115.9.
Most
They
of them
rest
are in
in,
the
that
one-
area.
one of
It
the
is a
most-
fresh crack. We're not lying. We never lie to you on this channel. That's not
Certainly
what
not
we
about
do.
things like fresh crack. We take our fresh cracks very
That's
seriously.
right.
And so we're going to pour this up on this same day, Fresh Crack Friday. Thank you, as always, to Nick Roberts and the crew over there at the Sawbulls in Whiteford, Maryland. We know we love you.
And what Pinhook is trying to do here, rightfully so, is progress you through the age
Well, they're
of
showing the
whiskeys.
influence of the
They're
age.
showing the influence of the barrel, which, outside of the mash bill, there is not much more important than the barrel and the
Well,
age.
according to the real nerds, they say that somewhere between 2/3 and 3/4 of the flavor comes from the barrel.
Yep.
That leaves somewhere between 1/3 and 1/4 from the mash bill, all of which makes loads of sense. One of the things, just looking at them here on the table, is there's actually a color difference.
Yep,
You can
this
see.
is dark.
You can see
I don't know
going
if you can
from
see
8 to
that.
9 to 10.
This is a
Really,
really,
really
really
interesting.
deep coppery
Looks
color.
like a beer, right?
Yeah, it's
So,
really deep.
Now, I'm preparing to be blown away by this, so we'll see. All right, folks. Cheers to you. Going in for the nose on some Pinhook.
Oh. Oh, my. Oh, my.
It just hits right.
There's a note in here, Trent, I can't quite place. I need your help because...
Well, I'm getting a brightness. Is that what you're
I'm
having
getting a
problem?
brightness, I think...
Okay, so that's not it.
Butterscotch.
Yes. I think all of these are butterscotch bombs.
Butterscotch.
They're butterscotch. It's so...
I want to say the mash bill is like, it's weird. It's like 74 and a half, 20 and a half.
They do weird things.
It's
now,
strange
I think
mash
they calculated it,
Yeah.
but
it's a derived mash bill from the blend. But
from whatever the blend is. But
this is a rich, rich whiskey.
Well, a couple of things. First of all...
Molasses.
Yes, it's very dark. This is a dark and brooding girl. This is not the bright girl who comes to greet you at the door, right? Like this is the dark and brooding girl sitting with her coffee in the corner.
It's a sweet note, and it is butterscotch.
It is very caramel, vanilla, butterscotch forward.
Creme brulee.
Yes, it's very deep. That's what I like about these.
With a backbone of some spice notes.
There's so much depth.
A hint of
the brightness.
Cocoa powder.
Yes.
Chocolate. Maybe even a coffee bean.
He's in mid-season form.
Stop the video. That's it. We don't even need to drink it. No, just kidding. We're going to drink it. That's what we do with whiskey around here.
I am no longer necessary.
What the hell do you do with whiskey?
I am no longer necessary here. Troy's in mid-season form. I really, really like the nose on this bourbon. Now, the 8 changed my life to a degree. The 9, I thought...
That might have been a step back.
I don't know that I liked it quite as much
and
as
some
the
of
8.
that could have been because we were accustomed to the flavor profile.
But this reads so deep, so dark, so... there is certainly some oak in there.
Yeah,
but it's so well balanced.
It's not aggressive. It's not spicy. It's sweet oak.
I've been thinking about balance in whiskey so much.
We were talking about this as we were driving
off camera.
Yeah,
that it's so important, and the oak and the spice, because there is a spice backdrop.
There is a spice backdrop.
It's not the star of the show. The star of the show, definitively, is that butterscotch sweetness, that deep, dark
molassesy.
Oh, you put some sugar on the stove and let it go a little too long.
Yep.
Right? Deep, dark sugars. Almost to the point where there's some astringency on the nose. There's a bitterness.
A burntness from the sugar.
So nice. It's so well stated. It's really, really nice. I can't wait to drink it. You know what? I'm gonna. Hey, cheers. Happy Friday, folks. Holy... Oh my God.
Okay. Let's talk about this for a minute because that's what we do. Trent's pulling away from the light because, first of all, initial sip, sweetness. Sweetness, 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 sweetness. All of those things we mentioned on the nose are coming through on the palate. Molasses, butterscotch, an unctuous, it's mouthfeel.
The mouthfeel.
The mouthfeel on this is the best of the 8 and the 9 by far and away. Just absolutely exquisitely done.
It's bananas good.
And then the mid-palate transitions into some powerful rye notes.
Did you get pummeled over the head?
I got clubbed over the head with rye
oak and spice. Oak and spice. Oak and spice.
Yep.
Oak and spice.
A peppery spice.
This is not a straightforward drinkable bourbon. It is drinkable, but you're going to have to like being clubbed over the head. Now and I don't want to speak for Troy, but I think we are in broad agreement, love punches of flavor.
We like to be clubbed over the head.
I have never been clubbed over the head with oak and spice like I've been clubbed over the head here. Holy shiminy Christmas. Now, what I like, Troy, is that after that, you know what it is? It's nice and smooth.
It's
a
got
dangerous
really,
word in
if I
whiskey.
have a criticism, the finish isn't uber long.
I'm getting a nice finish, but it's not
The finish is
overpowering.
not uber long.
Now I think I might like the finish more than you. It's
We'll
oaky.
see a little of astringency, some drying on the tongue.
It's not bad. Not by. I've had much oakier whiskeys than this. Much.
I'm sticking to that cocoa coffee note.
Yes, that's there on the finish.
Yep. But again, Trent's point about
that punch of flavor mid-palate.
that is
It
the
might
star
be,
of the show.
It is unparalleled in whiskey. I've never been clubbed over the head like that. It's like put your hands on your knees and
It's
prepare.
like a light switch. Like,
It is
how
incredible.
do they do that?
Oh my God, I like the finish more than you. The finish just keeps going. It had a second gear. I hope you get that good finish on the second sip. Oh my stars.
Oh man. Oh. You know, I'm going to say something. It might be a quasi-hot take. MGP gets some crap. Those MFers know how to make whiskey.
But you know what MGP stands for? Midwest
Grain producers.
All these people do, like really, all they do is they make grain and turn it into whiskey. That is the complete list
And they do one
of the
hell
things
of a
that
job.
they do. Do you know how
The
long
finish
they-
is better on my second sip.
Do you know how long they've been in business? It's been like 100 years.
If not even longer than that.
They have done nothing except make grain, and I do think they have grain outlets. They make like
Oh, I'm
feed
sure.
for cattle.
They might. Yeah,
right?
it's entirely
But-
possible.
But they make grain and they turn it into whiskey. And folks, that is all. That is all they do. There are no other things they do. They make all of their money, and they've been in business for a century, minimum, rounding down for a century. And all they do is make whiskey, and they sell grain. It's so incredible. These people know what they're doing. That's a heck of a good point.
And Pinhook knows what they're doing from a blending
Those
perspective.
people, again, everything about this makes me happy. It's a good idea. Buy a bunch of barrels, bottle up a tenth of them or an eighth of them,
Whatever
every
they bottle,
year
you know, and
for 8 years, and go
at
4
largely
through 12.
cast strength or
Just
barrel
below.
strength, as I call it.
Well,
you know,
right,
whatever
it's blend strength.
Blend
right?
strength, yeah.
I don't know that they add a lot of water. They drink. If they do, it's just to bring it down a little bit, make it more approachable. They're all
hovering in that one.
they're all
range.
in the teens, right?
You could tell me this is 105 proof, and I'd believe you.
You might be able to tell me it was 101. Yep.
It's so well constructed,
Holy.
and
Now, I will say, and this provides that I'm remembering correctly, and I might not be. I think this is the most aggressive of the bourbons.
I would agree with that.
It's very, very aggressive.
Definitely from its oak perspective.
Definitely with the oak.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
And so I'm a little concerned moving forward about the 11 and the 12, what they're going to do to the price, because it's not going to go down.
No,
So
unfortunately.
you might be paying
And
if you're paying $150 for the 12, that might be a tough sell.
120?
Now you're in the
cooking
range,
with gas.
right?
Now you're in the range.
Because I think at 95 you could consider
Again,
the 11 maybe at 105.
we've talked about this. This is a bottle. It's almost the holidays. And if you have a whiskey drinker in your life
It's such a good point.
that you are looking for something special for them, and you kind of know where their flavor, hit me up there, you would. If you kind of know where their palate lives, and you're in tune to what they like, and you want to get them something special, if you can find a Pinhook 10, I'd do it.
Heck, if you can find a Pinhook 9
Or an 8 or a 9 if you
right?
can find that.
Because they
But
might still be out there.
because
I think
boy,
the,
oh boy.
I think the 8 was 2 years ago. The 9 was last year. We got our 9
This
year,
year, we
early
did.
in the year, and
Well, it
the
was
10
like
obviously
January,
just today.
so just today.
And so,
So
but-
I have a question, Trent. Is it a whiskey of the year?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, a couple of things. First of all, this is what I was going to say. Your point, totally true, folks. Foreshadowing, one of our favorite words. There is, folks.
It's cooler than alliteration.
It is
anyway.
cooler than alliteration. And alliteration is cooler than rhyming. Rhyming is overrated. I like alliteration. In any case, there is coming to a Bourbon Brother Whiskey Nerds channel near you, which means this one, a gift-giving guide for the holidays.
It is.
For the whiskey drinker in your life. Whether it's you to put things on your Christmas list. We put whiskey on our Christmas list all the time and nobody buys it for us.
Well, I buy Trent bottles.
And I buy
vice
for it.
versa.
Right,
so.
but we don't really
But
buy
it-
things. Yeah, nobody gets us things. And maybe you don't even want to buy whiskey. Maybe you want to buy like whiskey swag.
Yep, memorabilia
Nerdy
or
whiskey things.
or whiskey accoutrements.
Nerdy whiskey things for the whiskey. So that's coming. But There is a bottle in every price range for the whiskey drinker in your life in that gift-giving guide, coming soon to the channel. This is definitely on the list. Now, I want to talk a little bit. This versus Penelope 10 year.
Oh.
This versus Widow Jane 10 year. It's going to beat Eagle Rare. This versus 1924 Old Forester. It's in that area, folks. Like, it's that good.
Yeah,
It's that good. That'd be a heck of a blind. Be a heck of a blind. Because, and again, the 1924, that's an Old Forester product. I think we have batch 2. Lots of people are saying batch 2 was better than batch 1. We don't have batch 1. I can't play that game. But batch 2 is fantastic. Fantastic. This lives in a moderate price range area.
It lives in that space. Yeah, I would broadly agree.
And
yeah.
I don't think it would be blown away by 1924. I'm not saying it would beat it, but I'm not saying it would not lose in a...
Well, and I think your Penelope in this, whoa, that's a this or that. That we're going to need to do.
It's just good whiskey.
It's just good whiskey.
And now again, please know what you're getting. If you're buying for a whiskey drinker, you need to know. You can ask them. Do you like whiskeys that are easier to drink or punches of flavor and challenge?
More in your face.
Right? And they will answer because they will know.
They will.
And if they say easier to drink, this isn't the pick for you.
No, get the Penelope if that's
right,
the
no,
case.
correct.
But
yeah, right.
Very true.
This is the pick for the guy or the gal who says, in your face. Because everything about this whiskey is in your face. The nose is in your face. It noses in your face. I'm going to take my last sip before we sign off.
I'm going to take us home.
It's really, really good.
Because it's really flipping good. Please, make sure you like, share, subscribe. It's just a tiny little button. Push it with your thumb, your nose, whatever appendage you choose to use.
Well, we'll
no judgment there.
Your forefinger.
Whatever you want.
We don't care. Troy makes a good point. Folks, where can you get all this fun?
I know. This much entertainment for absolutely
and statistics show that most of you who are listening are not subscribed.
Like above 80%, that is a travesty.
Do you know how many subscribers we could have?
Prayer hands.
If the other 80% of you subscribed.
Like, if we could do so much more for you, the whiskey drinker, which is what this channel is
and
all
what we want to be is
about.
we want to be rabble rousers and damage things. We like to break things. Let's break the whiskey world, the whiskey tube community, getting us to those 250 subscribers by the end of the year. Troy, take us home. This whiskey's so good.
I think that's all we have for you. Make sure you're always drinking what you like.
And liking what you drink.
Bye, everybody.
We'll see you next time.